Guys, welcome to Bank Tech YouTube channel. In this video, I'll be talking about the multiverse of cybersecurity. I know most of you might be like, what the hell? What is he talking about? The multiverse of cybersecurity. The cybersecurity field is actually big. It's actually a pretty big field that you can get into and all of that. And sometimes you will ask yourself this question: how big is the field? What is the field all about? Cybersecurity field is very big and is very wide. It's like a multiverse. When I mean multiverse, I'm not trying to talk about superheroes and all of that, if that's what you are thinking, but cybersecurity is actually a pretty big field and is a very wide field. So in this video, I'm going to be explaining how big it is and all of that, but I'm not going to give you full details about this video at the beginning. So just watch as we move forward. So now let's go. So if you ask yourself this question, how big is the cybersecurity field? Most people, when they get into cybersecurity, they are kind of confused, and this happens to mostly beginners who are getting into cybersecurity. And most beginners got confused because the field is a very big field and a lot of stuff is actually going on that you as a beginner do not know about. So now I'm going to guide you through from full step and explain how everything works, how the system works. Cybersecurity is actually like a family tree. You know what I mean? It's like a family tree, and it has different branches. Let's say, for example, yeah, this is the root. The root is cybersecurity, right? Most people think cybersecurity is actually about hacking, but it actually it actually has different components. When I mean different components, it is actually big. It's not how you guys imagine it. Oh, get into cybersecurity, and the first thing that pops up in your mind, and the first thing that pops up in your mind is hacking. No, 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 no. It's more than that. Like I said before, it's actually like a family tree. So let's use this tree as an example, right? Let's say from the bottom line of this tree right here, let's say this is cybersecurity. Is the root of them all. Is the root. Let me just okay. Is the root of them all, which is here. And where the root is cut off, the rest is gone. So now I will discuss more about this and I will tell you how everything all works. These are the branches, and all these branches gives different components and all of that. Each component has different thing it does. And also, don't think much about this O actually. This O is just there for sample. It's not actually doing anything. So now let's say this is cybersecurity guy as the root. There are different feed. There are GROC, there are web application pen tester, there are manual analysis, forensics, vulnerability management, threat intelligence, incident response, and all of that. I can't name all of them, but there are so many. There are also bug bounty hunters, which I have forget to mention. So I can't actually name all of them right now. But all these are all part of the family tree of cybersecurity with different components, but one root. So the question is, what should I do? Okay, let me just say you are getting into cybersecurity, right? And you're asking the question, where should I start from? What should I do? The field is so big because actually cybersecurity is actually different from web development, because in web development everything is in order, you know where it is, but cybersecurity is just like a tree with different branches and leaf, like a web penetration testing tester, right? As a web penetration tester you can become a bug bounty hunter, look for vulnerability in web application and all of that. Those are the things that you can actually do as a web penetration tester. So now most people get into it and they feel confused because the feed is pretty big and all of that. You know, multiverse, multiverse of madness. I'm just joking. Okay, all right. But the truth is, knowing where you are going will give you a perfect roadmap, a perfect place, things that you need to do in cybersecurity. Having a roadmap of where you are going in cybersecurity will make a big impact on your career as a cybersecurity professional. So the goal is, don't be stuck in a multiverse. Don't be stuck, because when you do, you keep moving from one place to another, from different place, and moving around the cycle. Don't be stuck in a multiverse. Know where you are going. The tree of cybersecurity is actually very big. So you have to know where your fruit is, where the ripe fruit is, so you can pluck it. So you know, "Oh, this is what I'm going for, this is what I'm not doing," and all of that. So actually, what I'm going to do next, now I've explained all this for you, is I'm going to give you a perfect, it's not actually perfect roadmap, but this will be a good guide for you in cybersecurity. So now I'm going to move over to here. All this right here is actually guiding you through the tree of cybersecurity, the multiverse of cybersecurity, which is the tree, guiding you through what to do and also what not to do. So the goal here is pluck your fruit and eat your fruit. I know this might sound unprofessional, but yeah. So let's go. No clear roadmap. If you are getting into cybersecurity, like I said before, it's like a family tree. You have to know where you are going. Ask yourself this question: what do I want for myself? Don't be fooled by, because like I said before, the field is very big. You will get confused, you know. Choose a clear roadmap. Where am I going? What am I learning? Are you going to be are you going to get into GROC, forensics? These are different topic, and each one of these topic has niche ground. They are niche. It's just like a category. How category are niched. That is also how it is also niched in cybersecurity. So ask yourself this question: what do I want for myself? Choose one thing. Don't follow the path of your friend. Just choose what you actually know is best for you. Like I said before, it is niche ground. Let's use this for an example, right? Pen testing. Yeah. Pen testing has different components inside pen testing. All are under pen testing. So the best thing for you to do is to choose from each of the niche ground and focus on them. Don't follow, "Oh, my friends did this, I want to get into this." Just, you know what's best for you. You know what you want. So go get it, master the skills, and become a professional at it. So now I have explained this part: no clear roadmap, not knowing where you are going. So the two is certificate chaser, right? Okay, what I mean by certificate chaser is, if most people, for example, are diving into the field of cybersecurity, it's not just about getting a certificate. Actually, because it's not just all about chasing certificate. Because if you are chasing certificates in cybersecurity, that should actually not be your concern. I'm not saying don't have a certificate in cybersecurity. Actually, have a certificate, but the main goal is having a skills. Know that, oh, these skills that I'm doing is very helpful. Practice your skills, master your skills, I'm not saying you should not have the certificate in cybersecurity. Have the certificate, but that should not be your top priority. Because imagine having a certificate actually, and let me say I have a company and I told you to come work for me. You are showing me your certificate. Who cares about certificate? That is just it's actually essential. You have to have it. But your skills should be what matters. Imagine having it and then they ask you, okay, to do things on your on your system and you couldn't do anything. That is actually a turn off. Having a certificate is good, but let your skills be your top priority. I don't even know how to spell that, but who cares? Your skills should be your first priority, right? So now, chasing a certificate, not just any certificate. Like I said before, when I mentioned niche ground, you have to choose a niche. The niche that you choose is the certificate that you should have. Okay, let me just say, for example, right, you are into web application pen testing. There's no way, oh, I'm into web application pen testing, and then you choose to have certificate on forensics. That's weird. The field that you are, have certificate on that field. So like I've explained before, this is it. So now let's move on this spend time on lab. When I mean spend time on lab, spend time on practice. Spend time on practice. Start practicing. Spend time on lab. There are there are there are a lot of labs out there. When you choose a niche, forensics and the rest others, GROC and all of that, spend time on learning, spend time on lab. Create something, make something. Don't just read books, start watching endless video that will never end. Spend time on lab. If you are learning hacking, spend time on lab. um Set up your Ubuntu server, a lot of that. Do it, set up your lab and start working so you have work to show. Spend time on lab. Number two, oh, is it number two? Number four, quit too fast. Quitting too fast Quitting too fast in cybersecurity is actually a turn off. If you are getting cybersecurity, quitting too fast is just, I don't know, what should I call it? Is a turn off, is a red flag, is a no-no. Quitting too fast, it means, I don't know how to say it, but it's a sign of weakling to me. Because ask yourself this question: I am learning a skills, yeah, you are learning a skills. So now you ask yourself this question: learning a skills is not something you are do for 6 months. Skills take time. You have to master. You have to beat other people in the game, become the best so so you can make a lot of money in the field. I'm just saying. But let's be serious here. Quitting is a turn off. Getting early quickly and quitting is very, very bad, because imagine starting something and the next 5 to 6 months you have quit. Oh, it's not working, it's not this. And skills requires a lot of time. Even in business, you have to fail before you can be able to master, know what to do, know what not to do. So quitting should not be in your mind, or you having that mindset as a whole. It will destroy you, and it is not a good turn. So just start it, keep going, keep learning new things, and that is how you go far in it. Last but not the least, networking slash share your journey online. Don't don't think, oh, I'm a lone wolf, I do my things alone. That is how a lot of people behave. Oh, I'm a lone wolf, I do my things alone, I don't need anybody, I'm just a shit guy, putting ear pod on your ear. That's nothing. That's nothing. Just, I don't know how to put it, but That's just is a waste of time, to be honest. But you networking give you more chance of winning. When I mean networking, meet people who are in your feed. Yeah, meet people who are in your feed, have social media page and all of that, and it will help you create a LinkedIn, share your journey, tell people what you have done, what you have created. This will give you awareness. Okay, just imagine, for example, yeah, you are into cybersecurity and you are into forensics and you have like 100,000 followers on X, which is Twitter, right? So now imagine or ask yourself that question. That's a pretty good reputation. Imagine being like that and okay, they did some research on you and they found that wow, you are a man of, you know what you are doing. They visit your LinkedIn profile, you have a good reputation, everything. Those type of things will make people want to work with you. I know you might be shy, oh, I don't like social media. Even if you don't want to show your face to the world, because not everybody loves showing their face to the world. You can actually do things private, not showing your face, creating good content and all of that. And you linking with other people will create new opportunity, making you to notice. So try to network. Don't think you can actually do things on your own. You cannot actually do this on your own. Network with people, know new things and all of that. That is how you grow. But to be sincere with you, I think to me this is one of the most important things you should do, because you might be pretty smart in cybersecurity or in any field you get into, and you bring pretty smart and no one knows about you. It's like, I don't know, it's like a Lamborghini parked in a garage for, let me just say, 20 years and nobody knows about it. Nobody cares about it. It's just there, filled with dust. So that's just it. You doing this, like I just mentioned and explained to you, it will give you a clear path of where you are going. So I hope you find this video helpful. And also, last but not be least, don't be stuck in the multiverse. Don't be stuck in the multiverse. Stop moving from one place to another. Know where you are going. Know where you are going. Two, from the family tree I gave, know where your fruit is. Don't pluck everything. Plucking everything and eating everything from the family tree, it will only, I don't want to say it here, but you understand what I mean. Pick what you know that you need. Focus on your own path. Choose what you know you want. Take your fruit. Pick one of your fruit, I mean, and eat it. I know this might sound awful actually, but I just wanted to make things clear. If you can follow this roadmap I just given, I bet you will do far ahead than most people. Always remember, don't be stuck in the multiverse. Know where your fruit is and eat it. So this video is actually 19 minutes. This is all I can say on this video, and this is all I can drop. I hope you find this video useful and all of that. Always remember, I'm here for you. Sayonara.